Anthony is in Canada. Hi, Anthony. Welcome to the Dave Ramsey Show.
Hi, Dave. Thanks for having me.
Sure. What's
I
up?
enjoy. Earlier this year, I got really lucky, and I won $1 million in the lottery. And up here in Canada, you don't get taxed on it, so I got a check for $1 million. And I was getting harassed by investment people, so I got annoyed, and I just ended up paying off my mortgage and all my debt. And now, like, I found you way too late in life, and I'm discovering your baby steps. So I've sort of fast-forwarded to paying off my home early. But then I'm wondering how baby step 4, which is investing 15% of your household income, plays into baby step 7, which is just building wealth, and if there's something else I should be doing.
No, yeah. Wow. What an incredible deal. How old are you?
35.
What do you do for a living?
I'm a lawyer.
Oh, good. Okay. What do you make?
So I make $240, and then my wife is a veterinarian, and she makes about $90 working part-time right now. So we were blessed already, kind of working our way through our debt.
Yeah, I think. Yeah. Wow. This is all true? This is amazing.
This is kind of like a Kick Galoni while he's down show, man. Congratulations, man. This is awesome.
Wow, that's so impressive.
True.
So you're making tons of money, and you're 100% debt-free due to this lottery hit.
Yes.
Okay, cool. All right.
And what I got to tell you, what actually spurred it was I was on YouTube one night, and I was looking at Purdy shotguns and thinking how I could never afford one of those fancy guns. And then a lottery advertisement showed up on YouTube. So I went that night, bought a ticket, checked it the next morning, and then found out that I won.
That's bizarre. So you played one time?
Oh, no, I've bought tickets in the past, but, it would be filling up for gas or whatever on random occasions. And this one, it was just spur of the moment that night.
Yeah. Well, I don't want this call to encourage other people to do this, because it's not a proven plan of building wealth. You just were freaking lucky, okay? But I'm happy for you just the same. I
want to acknowledge that too. It is a statistical improbability, and I got lucky.
Yeah, good.
I own that.
Okay. So, but anyway, I'm happy for you. I'm glad you've been blessed. Man. So, okay, there's 3 things that we can do with money. And I'm glad you guys are continuing to work and continuing to pursue your callings and continuing to find dignity in doing what you're trained to do. That's wonderful. Keep doing that. Keep earning the money. And there's 3 things we do with money. 1, we enjoy it, and you need to do some of that. Probably need to get that shotgun if you didn't already. And number 2, you are outrageously generous, which you will find once you learn how to do that with care and intentionality, will become the most fun you ever have with money. And then the 3rd thing is we invest it. And you should do that with this fabulous income, and you should do that with whatever money's left after paying off everything out of that $1 million. Okay? So have some fun. And what I do is, and what I suggest to high-performing, high-income producers like athletes that we work with, or the occasional Hollywood type or whatever that we run into, and they're living this weird amount of money dream, I just say, listen, put percentages on it. Set a household budget that you're going to run your household on, and everything above that, which will be in excess on your income and the excess of this $1 million, put percentages on it. Say, I'm going to put this percentage on my giving, and this percentage on my living, and this percentage on my investing. And I don't care what the percentage is, but then it doesn't matter what you make. You're always going to enjoy some of it, give some of it, and invest some of it. And it's already preset, so you don't have to think about it anymore. And what that does, it takes some of it causes you to intentionally invest, intentionally be generous, and it takes some of the weird guilt crap off of enjoying some of it. So if like I got a guy I was with not long ago, he's making $10 million a year, okay, and he wanted to buy like a $200,000 car, which is weird for most people, but most people don't make $10 million a year. So it's really a very small percentage of his world. So if he allocates 5%, that's $500,000 a year to screw around with. Think about it. Just to
Right.
screw around with. I mean, that's pretty good blow money.
That's all right.
You know.
You're getting there.
And so you can still go buy that car and not even think about it. Matter of fact, you could buy two of them and drive one of them off a cliff for fun. You know, I mean, whatever you want to do, right? So what it does, it sets you free from all the weirdness that many zeros does to your brain, and you can just say, I'm going to enjoy this, I'm going to give this, I'm going to invest that, and that's what I would do in this situation. And it's nothing to do with baby step 4. You need to be systematically investing a percentage that you predetermine of your income and of this remainder of the $1 million after debt free for the rest of your life. You need to be systematically giving and outrageously generous. And by the way, with your numbers, it doesn't take it's like his numbers. They're not quite as bizarre, but it doesn't take a large percentage to have a great life.
That's right.
I mean, it really doesn't when you make that kind of money.
Dave, I've run across a lot of people. I've zero. I've never met somebody who wished they didn't give. Have you ever run across that person? I've yet to. Christian, atheist, agnostic, mean, kind. I've never run across somebody who gave money that didn't say that was awesome.
Yeah, as a category, yeah. But I mean, I've had giving experiences that were less than awesome.
I wish I'd given something to this person. I get that.
Yeah.
But just as
or I gave to this, and then I find out later that it was a dadgum, bad thing.
There you go.
So, or something like that. I've done that. But as a category,
as an ethos, right?
As a category, generosity has brought me more joy with money than any other category.
Anything.
And that's not just a philosophical Christian fluffy statement. It's a fact.
That's right.
Because it gives you traction psychologically, spiritually, and you go, $1,000 buys a single mom who's below the poverty level a car.
You bet.
Changes her life.
It changes her life.
$10,000 does it for 10.
Wow.
I mean, that's freaking fun.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, and you have to be, intentional, and you don't get a junk car, and it might be a $3,000 car, it might be $1,000. But I mean, the point is, you're just thinking through this, and you're very precise and very careful, and in order to, and that magnifies the joy of it. But yeah, I have had giving experiences where I had regret that I wished I hadn't done it. But as a category, no. Never. And I've never met anybody that did, that said, "Oh, I
don't give.
And
I'm not a giver."
Well, I've met people that don't give, but
Right.
then they're not usually happy people.
There you go.
Givers. There's a thing about giving, about generosity. When you say so-and-so's a generous person, when someone says that, sometimes they mean they give away money, but sometimes they're speaking as a character quality.
That's right.
It's like that's a person of integrity.
They look me in the eyes.
It's a person that smiles.
Yes.
They're generous. They
give of themselves.
They carry the groceries to the car for you, and even if they're a billionaire,
Right.
they help you pick up the rolling around all over the parking lot because the bag fell out of the bottom fell out of the bag or whatever.
Right.
That guy picking them up. Look at the truck he gets in. Yeah, usually that's a generous person, and usually they're a successful person.
But that's an ethos. That's a way of being.
Exactly,
Right?
it's a character quality.
I love it, man.
But it's guess what? Like all character qualities, it's a choice.
That's right.
You decide. You can just decide. I'm a generous person.
And then start right now.
Just starting right now. I'm just going to hold the door. I'm going to put others before me. I'm going to, serve. I don't have to be at the front of the line. All that. And you can just decide. It's just a decision.
And you just walk through life lighter.
Much
You just
lighter.
walk through lighter.
Much lighter. I'm so proud for you, Anthony. Congratulations,
Good for you,
my
man.
man. And I hope all this continues to bless you.